We are just 3 weeks away from that real ID deadline. Haven't we been talking about this for years now?
Yeah, at least.
I know. So this is the real deadline for the real ID.
Not pushing it back.
Yeah, that could also affect your travel plans for the spring and summer.
Right now, our Sydney Stallworth joins us. She is live at St. Louis Lambert International Airport. And Sydney, just when is this deadline and why is it so crucial for travelers?
Well, Rennie, Michelle, you're right. Very real deadline, right? You don't want that summer vacation, that spring break trip to turn into a staycation because you don't have your real ID. So you need to get it before the deadline of May 7th. This morning, I just want to advise you, take a second, look at your driver's license, right? You want to make sure that it has this star in the top corner. That lets you know that you have a real ID that is approved for travel. And this is what will allow you to get through TSA lines just like this after May 7th to board your domestic flight. Now, you'll also need a real ID or valid U.S. passport to visit military bases or secure federal facilities. Now, you will not need a real ID to do things like drive, vote, or get state or federal services. Missouri and Illinois require you to provide documentation in person to go and get that real ID. I did check in with the Missouri Department of Revenue. They say they've issued 2.4 million real IDs so far. That's about 45% of the people in Missouri who currently hold driver's licenses switching over to get that real ID. The office also has a really important reminder for you this morning.
Your license may not be expiring. So if you come in and switch it out for a real ID, your expiration date will not change. So, and I might add that always look at your driver's license on your birthday, not to check the picture, but to check the expiration date, because your license will always expire on your birth date.
Very, very good advice. Now, some people are facing some hurdles when it comes to getting their real ID. In our next half hour, the headache one Illinois woman is dealing with because her legal name and the name on her birth certificate don't match up. And what should you do if you opt out of getting a real ID? I'll tell you the alternatives to make sure you can still make it on your flight. That's all coming up in our 6:30 half hour. I'm Sydney Stallworth, 5 on your side.